Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia kid, and
And Teresa.
hey, y'all. Hope everybody's had a great week. Here we are. Saturday. I started to say Friday
You
night.
don't even know what
Saturday
that is.
night. Whew. Weekend is upon us. All right.
Yep.
Hey, y'all. Hope everybody's doing great. Like I said, hope you had a great end of your week, and I hope you're having a great weekend. Of course, hey, ball game time, and I've been watching them. Know a lot of y'all watch them
Went
too.
to Laney's game Thursday night.
Yes, went to Laney's
Yeah.
game Thursday night. She played in the band, did real well. We enjoyed that.
Actually got two games.
Yeah,
We
two
didn't-
games.
We didn't realize we were going to be sitting for two games, but it's fun.
But
I got
Teresa's
some pictures
gonna,
I'll put at the end of the video.
yeah,
Yeah.
Teresa's going to get us started off, y'all, with our birthdays and prayers and shout outs.
All right, shout out to Jennifer Wesselotsk and Cheryl Spencer. Our birthdays are happy birthday to Brittany Thomas, Margaret Noble, Dolores Petrie, Katrina W1G, Carolyn Garza, Judy Kaufman, and Allison Kiskadin. And then we have a heavenly birthday to Michael Hall.
Yes, and I'd like to say something on that. So a friend of ours' brother, and she asked if we'd say a little something about drunk driving, basically drinking and driving. Unfortunately, his life was taken from a drunk driver, and you know this, y'all. We don't like to preach, but something that's senseless. Please, there's not a thing wrong with drinking. I drank a whole lot of my life, as y'all know. I quit, but one thing that I never did, and I can tell you, Teresa can tell you through our whole marriage, she always drove. To take a chance with your own life is one thing, but somebody else's life and their family. And y'all know I'm all about family. It's just the wrong thing to do. So please be responsible. And if you're drinking, get you a designated driver.
And then we have prayers for Monica. So, Monica, our prayers are with you.
Monica, our prayers are with you. Also, I've got one more shout out to David M. Hey, appreciate the token coin. I passed Daddy's to his. He loved it. And also, I passed the letter to him. And I think he'll be more better to answer that question for you. So, but hey, we appreciate you, buddy. And one more quick thing.
Yes.
Hey, y'all, I always say it, y'all never, ever cease to me. And y'all, God, the words have just been so good to me and my family my whole life. And then, mine and Teresa, since we've been together our whole life. And, y'all do things that you don't have to do. But believe me, each and everything, basically what I'm trying to say, Nicole, is I love it. It's beautiful. Y'all, Nicole sent me this beautiful cane.
Yeah,
she also sent Teresa.
I'll show you. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
My dragon.
Yeah, and there, let me get it on this side too, just in case some people didn't get to see.
Sweet.
Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Like I said,
Spoilers.
words right. But, as we always say, we love each and every one of y'all. But, thank you for everything that that y'all have done for us and that y'all still do for us. We love you.
We do.
Now let's give us some questions.
All right, questions. The first one is from Carol Griffiths. Did Elvis wear baseball caps?
At times, maybe, especially in later years, I wasn't there 24/7, but just to me, I don't think it was his style. I never seen him with a baseball cap. Maybe that, I'll ask.
There may be a picture out there.
Yeah.
I'll look online.
I'm not saying that he didn't. At one time or another, I'm sure he did. But I think what you're asking is, did he like wearing them? And not often. He he wore other type of hats, as y'all see, different. But the baseball hat, like I think you're talking about, some like what I wear and turn backwards and stuff. He just wasn't much into those.
Wasn't an everyday thing or anything.
Just wasn't Elvis.
All right, from Lori Lee. What was Elvis like to talk to?
Well, once again, I don't know if fear's the word, but nerves, excitement, adrenaline. I mean, once you, I can't say that you totally get over it, because you're sitting there and, like I said, even though he was family and talked to him a lot, and seen him a lot, it just, for me, every time, whether I talked to him or I just seen him, it just did something to me. I mean, y'all, I think a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about, but take that and go beyond that. I mean,
was it easy to talk to
me? Oh yeah.
Once you started talking, did he kind of make you more comfortable talking?
Yeah, yes, definitely that. I mean, after he had a way of breaking ice, like Mama said the first time, she told about breaking the ice, talking to him, and then from there, you got. But yeah, he was good about that. I mean, early on, the first time, few times was really, I guess, hard, if you want to use that word, because it was more and trying to think. A lot of y'all know. I mean, with him and a lot of you young ones, y'all have other actors or musicians that y'all like, and y'all know that feeling. I will say this though, and not taking nothing away from any of them, I've met some too, but never that's ever made me feel like Elvis Presley did. I mean, it just, like I've said, y'all, that man had something.
When you were talking to him, was he engaged? I mean, was he paying attention to you?
Oh, sure.
Or was he kind of like, well,
no,
but he was actually...
No, he never, ever. I mean, if you, that's one thing he didn't, and he didn't like, being, even, like I said, being a kid or a teenager when, no, if he talked to you, spoke to you, was around you, he didn't make you feel uncomfortable or like he didn't give a damn or, no, you knew that he was talking to you, and then he cared about what you had to say. And with me, you could tell I cared a lot about what he had to say.
Okay. From Joe BX6M. I think it is great that y'all spend time with family.
Yes. And we appreciate that. Y'all, I've said it before, just matter of fact, just at the opening, got to talking about it. That is a loyalty that we, I guess, learned from Elvis and the guys, because all that was, even though we wasn't blood, we were a big family. Even the kids with the other kids were family, and the grown-ups and all the kids. It's like I said, it was like one huge family, and you just, growing up, you could see it and you could feel it, and it just carried on. I mean, but that's, Teresa can tell you, that's the way, I've always been, with, around my family. And then of course, like I said, in that same note you mentioned, basically how we spend it with mom and daddy and Teresa's daddy. And we do, we see them as much as we can. We try to do as much as we can with them and spend as much time. I mean, we have a good time. Blast, whether it's, we're up there and me and Daddy sitting watching ball games and Teresa and Mama shopping or whatever. It means a lot. So, like I've told y'all, sometimes things can pass us by, and maybe quick. I guess the words can say, that it's, that it's too late to go back. So, if you got the chance, do it and spend it with your family. Because they love you, and you should love them.
From Carol, I wonder what job you think Elvis might have done if he wasn't a famous singer. Well, he did drive a truck when he was young.
Yeah, but I mean,
you don't really know.
Maybe an actor. I mean, I don't see Elvis Presley being either a singer, actor, which he was both. What I meant when I said actor, maybe more more serious, into, and that's all he did. Maybe instead of being a famous singer, because that was the question. But God, I mean, only Elvis could really answer that question. I will say this though. I believe in my heart, if he hadn't have been, which is totally impossible, like I said, he was destined to be Elvis Presley. But I think his interest in law enforcement, you know, or higher up, FBI or something, he might have.
You think he might have made a career out of the military?
He might have been interested. That's possible. I don't know, but I do know, like law enforcement or FBI, DEA. I mean, he would have been good at a lot of things. Now that I think, sit here and think about it, just, I know those because maybe possibly into, karate or karate instructor. I mean, I'm just throwing out there, like I said, y'all, this is just me of what I think and Teresa thinks, but, that maybe, but only Elvis can know that. But, y'all come on, look at it. He couldn't. He wasn't there. He was made to be just what he was.
Okay, Linda Carter wants to know, Danny, do you and your family stay in touch with Donna Presley?
No. Well, I say no. We don't. The last time seen Donna was Teresa was a few years ago, Elvis week. Mm-hmm. It was either during Elvis week or the birthday. I can't remember which one, but it was one of them at John Daly's, and we were set up. And she come by and come over and talk, and we talked for a short bit.
Probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but then again, a lot, y'all, like I said, and that's family, and I just got to telling y'all, it's they could, we could, but everybody's lives, and I know, and that's something that, Jimmy, my cousin, Patsy Presley, maybe need to start, with a little more. Contact, I guess you would say, or whatever. But life just slips you by. But really do need to.
Okay, from Susan Hogan, would you and Teresa ever come to the UK for a meet and greet?
Sure. If things were worked out and we were able, I'd love to. We've talked about that before. Who knows? It's still. Hopefully, it won't. Like I said, fly by and pass us by. If it does, though, I can't.
We've talked about it. We'd love to go overseas, but like right now with my dad, I can't be far from him.
But who knows? Maybe one day we'd love it. UK or and other places. But it's definitely been in our mind. I've never been anywhere outside the United States. Teresa has. She's been to Russia twice, and. But, hey, it's definitely in the back of our minds. And like I said, if things could work out, who knows? Maybe we can come in and meet you. But until then, hey, you keep watching our channel and send in your questions, and we'll do the best we can.
All right, last question is from Chris Huey. What do you think Elvis would think of today's Cadillacs?
Man, that's only, I know what you mean. It's hard to speak for Elvis. I honestly think about like I feel about him. There's some that I just don't care about, and there's some that I like, and I think that would be him. And I guess if you had a Cadillac in the 70s, they just stood out. So, Cadillac didn't hurt themselves, but they did, I think, because those were just beautiful, beautiful cars. And some of them still are today, but they're completely made different.
Yeah.
Than what we was. Now, for folks that was born after and maybe didn't really see the old ones a lot and were into the, to the new ones, they would probably think a lot of today's is good. Like I said, I think he would feel that way, and definitely one that struck him. He'd buy 1 or 10 or whatever he wanted to buy, like always. But you know, Cadillacs had some beautiful cars and still does on a few. It's just some of them I just personally don't care about. But you know, I guess they'll always have beautiful cars. So
but you can't knock the classics. You know?
No, you just can't. And maybe that's, you know, you just, I still love the old 60s and 70 cars. It's what I grew up on. And, you know, I'll always love them. You know, Chevelles, Novas, 57 Chevy. A lot of things I won't never own. But hey, it don't hurt to dream.
That's right.
Lottery's always out there.
So, vacation this next
Yes,
week.
y'all, we're headed out here shortly for our short vacation. We appreciate all the comments and prayers that y'all sent us to go on. We're going to try our best to get you something out middle of the week. If something happens and we don't, I promise we'll have one by next weekend. But I think probably you'll have a little something. And of course, we're going to take a few pictures and maybe some shorts and stuff and just see what happens. And Teresa can put all that together and we'll kind of show you a little bit of our vacation when we get back. So with that, y'all, hey, look, our prayers are with you. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. A lot of you's coming aboard, new coming aboard. Subscribers are way up. We appreciate that. Appreciate you watching. The views are great. And, you know, tell your friends and stuff, and y'all come aboard, and let's just keep this Elvis thing and this Elvis family going. Y'all, we love you, and remember, we always live Elvis.